some cocoa powder as well. So that's the melted butter. You can add at once. Mix everything together. Then you can transfer it onto the top ring. Alright guys, come here to have a look how I put it on to the tart. Remember, very important as well. Okay, so make sure you press it tight, especially the edges. Alright, otherwise it will break so easily. Alright, and also we need to make it tight, compact at the bottom as well. Alright, try to fix the edge here. Alright, so put your spoon, okay, in this angle and then do it like this. Alright, and then you can make the edge quite compact and firm. As I said, once you finish that one, and then you can put it in the brass chiller and then chill it for a few minutes and then put it in the oven.
Make it hot. Make it hot.
Yeah, make it firmer and then easier to be baked. Alright, so that's what I want. Okay, any questions? No? Okay, cool. So as I said, okay, you can combine cornstarch and sugar together, and then you can add the egg yolk. Whisk it up. Okay, if the egg yolk is not enough to dissolve the joint mix, you can add a tiny bit of milk inside, just a bit, and then you got more liquid to dissolve the joint mix. Right, so this mixture is ready, right? And then at the same time, as I said, you can bring the milk to boil. Coffee powder. Stir it up to let it dissolve. After the coffee powder has dissolved, and then you can pour the coffee mixture into the egg yolk mixture. That's what we call temper, right? Once you combine them, and then you need to pour back the mixture into here, and then cook until thick, right? Once it's been thickened, and then you can add the gelatin while still hot, right? At the same time, you need to add what? you need to add chocolate lastly. But one thing you need to remember, don't add the chocolate while the mixture is still very hot. Why? Why we cannot add the chocolate while the mixture is still very hot? Sorry, slowly. That's what we call temper. Add the hot thing into the cold mixture. Alright, just stir up, that's it. And then you pour the mixture back into the pan. Or you can strain it, ideally. Yeah, put it back to here. Just in case, see the egg yolk, okay, is not fully dissolved in the mixture, right? Just try to remove, and then, as I said, you put the stove, put the pan back to the stove, to the heat, and then cook until thick, right? So don't turn it to high heat, medium heat, that'll be fine. Make sure you use a whisk. Don't use a spatula at this moment, right? And at the same time, I want to hear the sound, okay, made by the whisk touching the bottom of the pan. If you don't do that, what will happen? It will stick and then accumulate and make it burn to the bottom, right? So you need to keep stirring in a circle, especially in the center, around as well. Sometimes you can tip it over to have a look how's it going underneath. So it won't take too long, 1 or 2 minutes. It will be thickened right away. So at that moment you need to whisk it faster. The faster you can whisk, the smoother the custard you will get. See, it's becoming thicker and thicker. So if it's boiled, and then you can turn it down a bit. Or even you can remove it from the heat. So, see, okay, it looks like custard, right? So turn off the heat, should be okay, right? Have a look at it. It's not very thick, but it's something like the custard, okay? As I said, at this moment you can add soaked gelatin, alright? Has been soaked in the water, and then stir it, let it dissolve. It will dissolve right away because it's quite hot. So as I said, is it ready to add the chocolate?
No.
No. Why? Go back to the question. Why we cannot add the chocolate now? What will happen if we add the chocolate now? Right? So once you add it, okay, you can keep stirring, okay, until it cool down a bit, alright, and then you can add the chocolate. Once you add the chocolate, keep stirring until all the chocolate has dissolved in the mixture. Once you finish that one, and then you transfer the mixture onto a tray or onto a plate lined with cling film, and then cover it by another cling film. Make sure you remove any bubbles, okay, in between, and then chill it until cool down. Right? Okay. Or sorry, I forgot to say it. Okay. So once you got the chocolate into that one, okay, let it stir. Okay, stir it until the chocolate dissolves. You just pour the whole thing into the tart. Alright, into the tart, and then chill. Right, I got it wrong. Okay, I just said okay, put it in the plate. Okay, no need. Just pour the whole thing onto the baked tart, and then chill it. For that. Okay, it's very simple. So we need to put the tart in now. Okay, and then another maybe 5 minutes. Okay, so that you can finish that one. Any questions? Okay, thank you. Yeah, please remember, okay, you can tell which one's yours. The chocolate tart, because we need to put it in the oven now. Yeah. You need this? Yeah. Is it ice? Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
One is mine. The last one, I think the one in the middle shelf. No, I think the middle. Yeah. Just make a little bit pattern on top, okay? That's it. And then chill it. Now it's too late. You see, very, very soft for animal cream. Okay, you can whip it up. Okay, into very, very stiff. Okay. No. Okay.
冇 feel 啊，全部都多一個，好難做喎。係有啲 feel 喎。呢個真係。係少咗有痛。痛過少。
It's melting actually.
咁快嘅，好型。隻手亂啊嘛。攞個碌嘢得唔得？邊碌？
呢個 feel 啊！
小朋友時有啦。
今日成日行咩？叉車啊！
Another one piece? No? Okay, that's it. Okay. No more. Okay.
係俾我影相先啦。
冇張千蚊紙咯，呢個真。
遮住。